All right, test, 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 test.
It's time for Silo Rebel Basketball. 2024-25 Rebel Red sponsors include A&B Safety, C&D Cattle, First Texoma National Bank, Ford's Guide Service, Razor Blade Salon, Taco Casa, Parker Mitchell Heating and Air, Roll-Offs, S&L Collision Center, Cross & Arrows, All Season Contracting, Red River Pet Resort, Midnight Sun Tanning, ProMaster Cleaning Solutions, Winchester Express, Creative Miranda, Texoma Ready Mix, Plump Injectables and Beauty Bar, Olivia's Jewelry, Tadpoles Marine, First United Bank, and Texoma Pit Stop. Now let's take you courtside with the voice of the Silo Rebels, Kevin Farr.
And hi again, everybody. It's Silo Rebel Basketball today from Morrison, Oklahoma, the Morrison Event Center. And it's the first round of the Mike Kerr Classic here from Morrison. Glad you're along with us today on Silo Rebels TV. As the Lady Rebels in the first game today take on the Luther Lady Lions. And this first round matchup, looking to move on to the semifinals tomorrow evening, or excuse me, that'll be Friday in the tournament, as the tournament moved up a day due to weather. A lot of school closings already for tomorrow. Silo School has gone to virtual learning tomorrow, and several others around the area as well. So try to stay inside, stay somewhere warm, and you can catch the Rebels in action. Not a whole lot of weather expected up in this area. Maybe a little bit of snow tomorrow. As we get set to start this contest, Lady Rebels coming off a win last night, knocked off Wewoka at home. First game back from the Christmas break. Take on a Luther squad coming in at 1-6 on the season. They started the year with a victory, have lost 6 straight since then, and most of those in pretty convincing fashion. The Lady Lions have struggled offensively throughout the course of the season thus far. So no starting lineup introductions. We're just going to be set for the opening tip-off of this contest. Lady Rebels wearing the all-red today, and Luther in the all-white with the maroon trim. Kevin Farr along with you today. Asher will be back with us on Friday. So the Lady Rebels going to be going from right to left here on your video screen. Starters today for the Lady Rebels. It's Camry Hendricks, a 5'5" sophomore, averaging 7 points a game. Kenley Pierce, 5'6" junior, averaging 12.4 a game. She's been the team's leading scorer. Olivia Clark, 5'7" junior, 7.1 a contest. Connie Tubby, a 5'7" junior, averaging 7.6. And then Rainey Matheny, it's the start here this afternoon, a 5'3" senior, 2.7 points a contest for Matheny. So we're just about set. Tubby's going to be out there to jump it up against Blakely Bounds, and the opening tip is controlled by Luther. So the Lady Lions will have it in the front court. Silo matching up, man-to-man defense to begin with. Here's a drive down the right side of the lane, and a foul's going to be whistled. It's going on Tubby. First personal foul picked up there. Luther will inbound on the baseline. Bounce in, toss back out, 3 on the way, and it's no good. Pierce has the rebound after the bounds miss. Passes it ahead to Matheny. Back to Pierce. Kenley's got it. Lady Rebels' first offensive possession after the Lady Lion miss. Clark. Pass off right side. Here's Hendricks. Drives baseline. Goes up with a shot. Too far underneath. Hit the bottom of the goal and rebound off to Luther. Lady Lions working ahead. Like I said, they have struggled to score throughout the season. Silo got off to a slow start last night offensively before heating things up in that win over Wewoka. Knocked off the Lady Tigers 57-34. Another 3-point miss. Rebound off Tubby. And Pierce brings it up. Kenley tries a 3 and bangs it in from the left wing. It's a bangerang for Asher. And Pierce has the first points of the night. A 3-pointer. Down with it. Luther misses on the baseline. Sato gets the defensive rebound. They get it up the court quickly. Here's Pierce again for 3, and she'll hit it. Kenley back-to-back threes. Another bangerang tray from the top of the key. It's quickly 6-0 Silo. Just 2 minutes into the game. Luther down with the basketball. Pass off out front, nearly turned over. Silo out pressuring defensively. Hendricks, the man pressure. Now Pierce comes out to defend. Out there for Luther with the basketball now. I believe that's Paige Heron. And we got a whistle, and Luther coach Mike Maples wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Luther takes the timeout. 5:31 to play here in the opening quarter. And it's Silo up 6-0 on the strength of a pair of Kenley Pierce 3-pointers. Let's check that bracket. The tournament continues for the winner of this winner and loser of this contest on Friday. Let's see, game time on that. Find that bracket here. It'll be 7 o'clock Friday evening. Matched up against either Morrison or Wesleyan Christian. And that'll be the semifinal round. So 30-second timeout. Both teams back out on the court. Inbounding for Luther here. It's going to be Zoe Vega. And she's going to toss it into the backcourt to Bounds. Blakely Bounds. She's got Clark on her now. Gets a screen there just inside midcourt. Bounds drives all the way in, and there's an offensive foul. Pierce stood her ground, took the charge, and it's going to be Silo basketball off the Luther turnover. First turnover of the night for the Lady Lions. Silo working it out on the perimeter. It's Tubby left wing. Toss back out. Pierce drives down the right side of the lane. Cut off by two defenders. Now Clark down the heart of the lane this time with the left hand. Missed the shot. Luther gets the rebound. Lady Lions bounds into the front court. Pass off to Vega. Now bounce to the free throw line. Vega lost the handle for a second. Bounds is going to retrieve it. Bounds, a 5'10 sophomore out there handling the basketball at the point. Bounds lost it for a second. Now it's loose on the court. Diving to save the, try to save it, but she's tied up. The possession arrow goes to Silo. Another Luther turnover there. Another semi-slow start. Here's Pierce three, and that one's too long off the back iron. Bounds gets the rebound for Luther. Tosses ahead to Vega into the front court. Now she has it knocked out of bounds. Hendricks went for the steal there, but couldn't save it from going out of bounds. She got a hand on it. Now we got a sub in. Paisley Johnson checks into the game for the first time today. Johnson, a 5'7 freshman. She scored 6 last night. That was her season high. 2.6 a contest for Johnson. And shot is blocked there. Tubby got a hand on it to block the shot of Amber Richards. Silo has it back now offensively. Hendricks working out front, gives it off to Johnson there, top of the key. Now to Pierce. They work it right side. Hendricks looking to drive. She's cut off. Back out. Tubby's going to try a three, and she'll bank it in. Off the window, and Connie Tubby with a little bit of a smile out there. I don't think she meant to do that, but she'll take it, and it's 9-zip. Sada with 3 trays here in the early going. About the first half of this quarter, but that's been all the Silo points thus far. Luther, baseline. Now they're having trouble. Silo, solid defensively, has thrown a shutout thus far. They pitched a shutout for nearly a quarter last night against Wewoka, but here's a driving shot. Is up and good. Just as I say that, Luther gets his first points of the contest. That was Amber Richards with the bucket. 9-2, 3 minutes to go, opening quarter. Clark splits 2 defenders, drives in, and she's fouled on the shot attempt, and it's going to put Olivia to the free throw line. The 5'7 junior. Averaging just over 7 a game for the Lady Rebels. And Clark's free throw's up and good. For Silo points that have not been a 3. Now here comes a lot of subs in. Coach Jake Jobe said he was going to use the bench quite a bit today after coming off that contest just about, not much over 12 hours ago. And there's the ball's knocked away. Silo forces another turnover. We'll check that lineup now. It's Anna Mock has checked in the game, the freshman at guard. Also J.C. Webb in the contest. Mock had solid minutes last night. Here's a drive, and shot is no good. That time it was Pierce that missed it underneath. Webb pitched in 4 points last night for Silo. 10-2 the lead. Luther has it once again. Webb comes out to defend. They toss it inside. Johnson with the hand in the face of the shot. missed. Rebound, Pierce. Outlet to Johnson. Pass back out. That's an errant pass. Goes out of bounds. Silo's first turnover today. Not a whole lot of rhythm yet. Still, Lady Rebels trying to get going here. Luther will have the basketball. Just under 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. They toss it inside. Bounds goes up with a shot. Too hard off the glass. Johnson rips down the rebound. Paisley with a couple of boards already coming in off the bench. Driving down, Webb inside, throws one up and in. Little off-balance move. She split two defenders, and J.C. Webb scores the bucket. Webb with the assertive drive to the basket that time. 10-point Silo lead. With it for Luther's Brayley Langston. She's a freshman out there. Mox defending her, freshman on freshman. And here's a shot inside. Missed that one. Hendricks pulls down the rebound after Heron misfired from close range. Hendricks down with it. Off to Clark. Now they swing it right side. Webb's looking to drive again. Toss back out. Hendricks lost it for a second, but regains possession. To Mock. Back Hendricks. She's going to try the three and hit it from the left wing. Camry's first points. Another bangerang tray, and it's a 15-2 lead. Luther having trouble hanging on to the basketball. It's loose on the court. Scramble for. It's like a rugby scrum out there. 29 seconds to go as the tie possession is called. Matheny's back in for Silo. As Clark gets a breather. Luther's going to inbound on the baseline here. They toss it out front, now to the free throw line. Drive by Vega, and she missed the shot underneath. Rebound ends up in the hands of Webb, and Silo may have a chance for the final shot of the quarter. As Coach Jobe calls out the play, Hendricks going to give off to Webb. 10 seconds to go. Now Matheny back out front. Johnson drives to the left side. 4 seconds. Backdoor cut to Hendricks, and she scores on the driving shot. Nice little backdoor cut. They found Hendricks going to the basket. Cameron with the last 5 points of the quarter. And Silo with a 17-2 lead after one period. Lady Rebels came in as the number 2 seed in this tournament and off to a good start. Although it took a little while for the offense to get going, but they was able to kick it into gear late, 17-2 after one quarter. Kenley Pierce with those 2 early threes leads the scoring with 6. Camry Hendricks, the last 5 of the period, has 5. Connie Tubby 3, J.C. Webb 2, and Olivia Clark 1. Silo shot it pretty well from 3-point range in that quarter. 4 trays in the first period. And they'll take that 17-2 lead into the second. See, check the lineup for the Lady Rebels here, and it's going to be, looks like Hendricks, Pierce, Tubby, Webb, and Matheny out on the court to begin the second quarter for Silo. Lady Rebels came into today's action averaging 48.3 points a game for Coach Jake Jobe. Pretty solid defensively, giving up about 39 a contest, just over 39 points. Now waiting the start of this second quarter. Officials visiting near the sideline, and now we're set to go. Going to be Silo basketball to start the second. Webb gives it off left side to Pierce. They swing it to the right. Now a drive. Hendricks got underneath the basket, too far underneath. Dribbles back out. Now Pierce going to drive the right side of the lane. Throws one up with the left hand and hits it. Switched hands in stride, and Kinley has 8. Didn't score a whole lot last night, but it's led the way thus far. 8 points for Pierce, and a drive on the other end, and there's a bucket by Vega. Matheny's called for the foul, and Zoe Vega's going to the free throw line with a chance at a 3-point play. Shot is no good on the free throw, and Tubby's got everybody blocked off. Going to let that one go out of bounds. 19-4 is the Silo lead. They've got the basketball once again. Matheny, right wing, pass out, top of the key there to Tubby. Swing it left side. Hendricks, defender comes out to cut her off. Now Pierce is going to be called for a travel as she started for the basket. Turns it over that time. Silo's limited the turnovers thus far today. And a whistle, and nope. Bounds stepped out of bounds. Luther's going to give it right back. On the miscue there. Webb. Pierce, 3 on the way. That one rolls off, no good. Thought it might fall. Caught nearly every part of the rim as it rolled around, but came off. Tie possession on the rebound. Ends up going to Luther on the alternating arrow. Lions have it. Vega dribbling up against Matheny, and ball's poked out of bounds. Ball's knocked away and stolen. Webb comes up with it. Feeds underneath to Tubby, and it's knocked out of bounds. Going to remain Silo possession. Putting it back up and in is Tubby, and Connie with the bucket. Luther turns it over. Silo's got it back again. Toss one inside to Webb, and she's fouled. After the inbounds pass went to Matheny. Pierce is going to be fouled. Lost her balance there. And it's going to be a go to Luther this time. So it was knocked away. Vega's got it. Tie ball again, and this time it's Luther basketball. .6:16 to go. Actually, Silo basketball. They had it wrong. Now the inbounds pass knocked away, stolen by Luther, and the Lady Lions are going to maintain possession. Almost lost it out of bounds. And they are going to lose it. Steal by Clark here. Clark drives, throws up a shot. It's no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Tubby, who missed underneath. And Luther's got it back. Long three on the left side is no good. Webb pulls down the board, and Silo back with possession. Much like the first quarter, a little bit of a slow start offensively here in the second for the Lady Rebels. Tubby misses the three, but the long rebound ends up in the hands of Hendricks. She drives toward the basket, and there's a whistle, and Luther's going to be called for a foul. Going to say it was on the shot, and that's going to put Hendricks at the free throw line. Camry drains the first. .5:11 to go before halftime. And Hendricks' next one is good. She got 7 in the game. Brooklyn Redwine checks in, the 5'4" sophomore. Redwine tossed in 5 points last night. That was her season high. Long pass, baseball pass down, and the shot is knocked away by Clark. Right into the Lady Rebel cheerleaders down there. More subs checking in for Silo. It's Paisley Johnson back in for the Lady Rebels here. A driving shot by Vega is no good. Bounds had the rebound for a second, and she's fouled. See who they're going to charge this one to. I think it may go against. Nope, actually it was. It was on Luther on the foul. They're going to call it on Paige Heron. So Heron with a push, charged with the foul. Silo's got it back. Lady Rebels work it right side. Clark drives all the way toward the basket with her left hand. Missed the shot. Luther pulls down the rebound. Another tie possession. Arrow this time in favor of the Lady Lions. And Bounds is going to inbound. Another long pass down. This one's intercepted by Clark. Olivia dribbles in the front court. Headed to the basket. Tosses one up from the right side. She switched hands and couldn't get it to fall. And the rebound is out of bounds to Luther. Vega works it into the front court. Gives off the bounds. The sophomore leading the way at the point position, and she's going to be called for an offensive foul. Or actually, that was an illegal screen. Illegal screen, offensive foul. They give it right back to Silo on the turnover. Trying to screen off a defender for bounds that time. Work it underneath. That shot by Tubby's no good. Well, Lady Rebels just not real sharp offensively. As shot is up and good that time by Luther. Peyton Heron scores the bucket. That's the first, or actually second bucket. Of this quarter. Shot was no good. Tubby with an offensive board. 23-6 is the lead. Here's Tubby, a three, and it's no good. Bounds, yanks down the board. Luther's got it. Head into the front court. Bounce on the baseline. Going to toss back out. Vega's going to attempt a three, and she'll bank that one in. Zoe Vega's second bucket of the quarter. This time it's a three. Trims the Silo lead back to 14 now. The Rebels have been outscored this quarter now. Like 7-6. Missed another three that time, and Luther with the board. 2:45 left before halftime. Bounds working against Webb out on the perimeter. Dribbles toward the baseline. Turns, shoots, misses. Tubby yanks down the board. Connie's got 5 rebounds here in the first half. Gives out to Clark, top of the key. Now to Johnson. Redwine with it right side. They're swinging around the perimeter. Now to Clark. Bounce to the free throw line. Tubby head fake. Drives left, and she'll score the bucket. Connie Tubby. Now with 7. Jake Jobe takes the timeout. Minute 50 to go here before halftime. 25-9, the Silo lead. I think we're going to have more subs check in for Silo. So ready to go here as they come back to play. Minute 50 to go. Second quarter. Luther will inbound after the made basket. Silo's going to pick up full court pressure. Long pass down, intercepted there by Hendricks. Camry to Matheny. Rainey shot for threes, no good. A little bit long, and it's a tie possession on the rebound. Looks like the arrow's going in favor of Silo this time. Been a lot of jump balls here in this opening half. Matheny again off the inbounds. 3 is no good. And rebound is tapped out. Ends up in the hands of Clark in the backcourt. Olivia. Now to Pierce. Third chance on this possession for Silo after 2 offensive boards. Pierce dribbles back toward the top. 3 on the way is no good. So 3 3-point misses, but another offensive rebound. Silo's got another opportunity. Pierce has it for a second. Lost it. Gives it back out to Hendricks. Now the ball is deflected. It's loose. Bounds is going to run it down off the steal and miss the lay-in. But Luther with an offensive rebound, and they'll hit a three. Well, Luther canned their three-pointer. Sato had 3 chances on threes, but couldn't get it. Amber Richards on the tray there. Clark drives, shot no good. Hendricks underneath, rebound put back is up and in by Camry. 9 for Hendricks. She has had a string of double-figure scoring games. Scored 11 last night to lead the way against Wewoka. She's just off that double figures right now with 9 here in the first half. 13 seconds to go. Sato gets the ball. Steele, Clark ahead, Pierce, 6 seconds underneath, and Kinley's going to lose it out of bounds. Trying to get to the basket, lost the handle on it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Silo turnover with 4 seconds remaining. Luther inbounds to Vegas. She'll just stand and hold it. Let the clock run out to end the half. 27-12, Sato's lead at halftime. Both teams end up scoring 10 points in that second quarter. To make it a 15-point Lady Rebel lead at the half. Let's see, scoring in the first half for the Lady Rebels. Camry Hendricks with 9. Kenley Pierce had 8. Connie Tubby 7. Pretty balanced there, but the only other scorers, J.C. Webb had a couple, and 1 for Olivia Clark in that first half of action. Sato at 27-12 here at halftime in this girls' opening round contest for the Mike Kerr Classic in Morrison. Boys game to follow this one. The Rebels will take on undefeated Wesleyan Christian. And we'll have that one for you about 3 o'clock start time. So we will take a break here at halftime. Be back second half action coming up in about 7 minutes. More coming up here on Sato Rebels TV. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. So as we get set to return to action here in the second half. Apologize, in the having some apparent difficulty with our internet signal, but about the best they can do here in Morrison with that. So to start the second half, let's see, for the Lady Rebels, Camry Hendricks, Kenley Pierce, Olivia Clark, Connie Tubby, and J.C. Webb to start this second half. So we got a turnover by Luther right out of the shoot here. And Silo gives it right back on the turnover. Down with it. Shot is no good. Tubby gets another rebound. And Salo's got it back. So a foul is whistled on, let's see, it's going on Clark, I believe, here. Luther gets it inbounded. They work it down the right wing toward the baseline. There's a pass intercepted by Hendricks. Hendricks headed to the other end. Layup is no good. Maybe have been just a little bit too far underneath the basket. She gets her own rebound. Luther gets it inbound. And so it's going to be Silo basketball. A drive, pull-up shot by Pierce is no good. Rebound tracked down by Webb. Offensive board, pass back out. Clark's three is good. Olivia Clark with the three. That's her first bucket of the game. Bank in another three for Luther. Amber Richards banks that one in. 30-15 now. As a three is on the way. That one's no good. Trying to answer is Pierce. Rebound off to Luther. Bounce to Vega out front for Luther. And a steal by Tubby. Tubby's headed to the other end. Connie pass back out. Hendricks three is no good. Left that one just short off the front iron. Luther gets the defensive board. Lady Lions working ahead in the front court. Vega's got the basketball. Closely guarded there. Looking for help. Webb all over her. And Tubby comes up with another steal before the ball's knocked out of bounds. One of the Lady Lions is shaken up. There's a tie possession. Pierce with the bucket there. And Silo has extended the lead back to 17. 32-15. Vegas got it for Luther. Pass off right side. Another steal by Tubby. Tubby, she's filling up the stat sheet today. Tubby's knocked down. No call. Pass out. Hendricks three. Rims off. No good. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Work at top of the key for Luther, and that pass intercepted by Clark. Another Lady Lion turnover. Clark down with it. Pierce fakes the three. She'll drive all the way to the basket. That shot is blocked. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of Luther. Matheny three off the inbounds is no good. Another offensive board for Silo. Kick out. Matheny's three, no good. Fighting for the rebound inside. Hendricks had it for a second and couldn't get it. But a foul's called on the Lady Lions. Inbounds pass went back to Matheny. Passed up the three. Pierce will take it and hit it. Kenley Pierce with the three-pointer. She's got 13 points now in the contest. Fouls whistled on Silo here. I think that one's going on Hendricks. Silo basketball after the Luther turnover. Three from the corner by Matheny's no good. Rebound off to Luther. Lady Lions push it up quickly. The lead is 20, 35-15. Bounds with the basketball. And a steal there. Driving inside by Clark that time, and she's fouled. Got to be free throws this time. Clark makes two free throws, 37-15. Silo with the full court pressure. Luther breaks the press this time. Gets it ahead. Vega nearly walked. No call there. Back to bounds. And her pass sails out of bounds. Anna Mock has checked in. Her three is no good off the mark that time. Luther basketball, and that one's knocked out of bounds. Nearly another turnover. 37-15 the lead. And that one goes out of bounds. Lady Lions have turned it over 27 times. Clark, pass off Matheny, down to the corner there to Hendricks. They work it around the perimeter. Mock, back to Clark. There's Mock going to pull the trigger and miss the three from out front. Loose ball on the rebound, ends up in the hands of Bounds for Luther. Lady Lions get it ahead. Bounce down to the baseline. Bounds gets it back. Drive to the basket. Missed the shot. Rebound by Clark. Minute to go in the quarter. Pass ahead. Mock in front of everybody. Missed the shot. But Hendricks with the follow in. She couldn't get it to fall. Oh, wide open putback try. A drive, bounds, and that one's no good. .35 seconds to go in the quarter. Mock. They swing it left side. Brooklyn Red Wine is checked back in. Here's Mock. Now a three is on the way, is up and good, this time from Hendricks. Camry is in double digits again. The string of double-figure scoring game continues for the sophomore. I think that's 4 straight she has scored double figures. 12.1 to go, 40-15. Toss out front. And that ball is deflected out of bounds. Silo going for another steal attempt. Leaves 5 seconds on the clock. And an opportunity for the final shot of the period for Luther, if they can hang on to the basketball, but it's stolen. Clark throws it ahead. Redwine tosses it up, and did she get it off in time? They count the bucket. Silo with the transition basket just before the horn in the third quarter. Brooklyn Redwine with her first points today. And the Lady Rebels lead 42-15, heading to the fourth. So again, don't forget, we'll have the boys action after this one. Silo and Wesleyan Christian, the undefeated Wesleyan Christian squad. Looks like the Lady Rebels are going to move on to the semifinals on Friday night. Could be a matchup with the host school, Morrison. Morrison playing Wesleyan Christian in the girls contest. I believe that's a 4:20 start today in its opening round game. All right, back to action. Sorry about that. We had a cut off there for momentarily. Paisley Johnson underneath, missed the shot. Paisley had a bucket to begin this fourth quarter. Thought it was up 42-15 after 3. That shot missed for Luther. Now the Lady Rebels have it back. Anna Mock, right wing. There's a 3 on the way, and Redwine can't connect off the mark. Loose ball picked up there by Silo. Lady Rebels headed to the other end. A driving shot by Mock is no good. Redwine with the follow attempt, can't get it to fall. And let's see, we're going to have a sub in. Looks like Ashlyn Robinson has checked in. Three off the inbounds, up and good there by Redwine. Brooklyn Redwine now with 5 points in the game. Lady Rebels get the 3 there. (47-15). Loose ball picked up by Silo. Mock pushes it ahead into the front court. Now Redwine again for 3. Oh, halfway down, came back out. Offensive rebound there by Robinson, and tied up. Possession arrow goes to Silo this time on the arrow. Inbounds, Johnson off the glass, no good. Robinson with the follow try, can't get it in. And this time it's out of bounds to Luther. 5:33 remaining, fourth quarter. It's been all Lady Rebels from the start. I'll be headed for a new defensive mark as far as fewest points allowed on the season for the Lady Rebels as Luther turns it over. And 27 turnovers through 3 quarters. And there's another one here in the fourth. Redwine dribbles back to the top just inside the 3-point line. Missed the 18-footer. Rebound goes off to Luther. Lady Lions have it. Here's a 3 up, and it's no good. Mock with the basketball. Redwine, left wing. 3 is no good. Mock with the rebound again. Another offensive board, but she had it knocked away and out of bounds. Went off of Mock. (47-15), 4:21 to go. Subs checking in for Luther here. Three is no good. Rebound. Mock goes up and scores. Anna Mock with the bucket. Foul was called there on Silo, and subs checking in. The free throw was no good. Do the subs here in a second as Vega makes that free throw. Gianna Landis has checked in the game, and I believe Abby Cordell is in the contest. Mock has it, going to try a 3 for the left wing, and it's no good. Rebound off the hands of O'Landis and out of bounds. Pass off on the left side. Vega's got it. Vega puts it up and in for Luther. Gives them 18 in the game. Here's Redwine again for 3, and it's good. Another bangerang three-pointer for Redwine. Brooklyn now with 8 points on the day. Avery Childers is checked in. 2 minutes to go. That shot is no good on the three-point attempt by Luther. They get an offensive rebound. Loose ball picked up there, and Silo's got it. Cordell works it ahead. There's Redwine. Layup is good. Brooklyn Redwine in double digits. She's got 10. Luther works it inbounds. Cadence Northworthy is checked in for Silo. Ball's deflected, ends up in the hands of Olandis. Olandis stops out of Robinson. Gets it ahead. There's Mock. Fires one over. Here's Cadence. Northworthy's three is no good. Off the side of the backboard. Cordell's back in. Three is off the mark for Luther. .30 seconds to go. Luther has the basketball. Near steal by Olandis. Luther drives in. Shot is no good. We got a foul. Olandis came away with the rebound. She was fouled. .18 seconds remaining. Silo gets one final shot. Northworthy's going to take it. Missed the three from the corner. Olandis gets the rebound. Now back to Northworthy. Three's on the way. No good, but she's fouled, and Cadence is headed to the free throw line with 3 seconds to go. Trying to get on the scoreboard here. The final 3 seconds. Got two more shot opportunities. Well, wait. Everybody went into rebound after the second. There's one more coming up. And the third shot is on the way and good. Northworthy with the free throw there. That's going to make it 55-18, and that'll be our final. Lady Rebels win it 55-18. Who marked for lowest fewest points allowed there for the Lady Rebels on the season. As final scoring numbers look like this for the Lady Rebels. I think they had 3 players in double figures. Yep. 3 in double figures. Kinley Pearson's up with 13. 12 for Camry Hendricks. Extends her streak of double figure scoring games to 4, I believe. Brooklyn Redline 10 off the bench. And then Connie Tubby added 7. Olivia Clark scored 6. And 2 apiece for J.C. Webb and Paisley Johnson. And then Cadence Norsworthy added a point for Silo. Lady Rebels now 6-4 in the season. They'll play 7 o'clock on Friday night for their next action. Here in the tournament, that'll be the semifinals of that one. So that'll do it for the girls' game. We're going to sign off for now and be back with the boys' action back on the boys' link here in about 5 minutes. More coming up here on Silo Rebels TV as we continue from Morrison.